everyone, and welcome to the Medium Next Door, and my name is Bonnie Page. So happy to have you tuning in today. And today we're going to be talking about the chakra system. Not only am I a medium, I'm also a Reiki master teacher. So today I just thought I'd bring you through the chakra system, explain a little bit about why it's good to stay in balance and keep our energy flowing through us, and so that we can have a healthy, happy life by learning a little bit about the chakra system and knowing when we feel out of balance or at dis-ease. So today I'm happy to bring you through the chakra system. If you'd like to get a pen and paper and take some notes, you can do that too. I'm going to take you through each center individually, and I'll give you some ideas about them along the way. So the chakra system. So in Sanskrit, the word for chakra is wheel. And so we have the chakras in our bodies that let energy come in and flow. There's actually like a wheel for each chakra, or blades, however you want to look at it. So we have these 7 main entryways where this energy, life force energy, enters in through our body. And today I'll take you through each one of them, but if you can picture for me a chakra, each having a wheel or a band of blades going around. They vibrate at their own frequency, each one a little bit different, and they each have a color. So we say they're like the color of the rainbow. So the most significant chakras are the 7 main chakras, and they're located at the top of our heads to the base of our spine. Each one does something a little bit different, but each one is all about energy. And remember, that's what we're made of. We're all energy. So the chakras can be thought of, like I said, as those floppy discs or blades vibrating at their own speeds, their own rate and of speed, and we need to have a balance of energy coming from up above and also from below. So we need to have a steady flow of energy entering in. If this flow is blocked, that's when we feel out of balance or at dis-ease. If this happens, we can become not happy in our lives. It can really throw us off, and we don't know why. We're just not feeling that great. You get those days sometimes where you're just like, what's wrong with me? There shouldn't be anything that's bugging me or making me feel bad or at ill, but it can be our energy centers throwing us off. And if one of those centers becomes blocked, it doesn't have to be all of them, and it can just be one of them can become blocked. It throws the others off. So each chakra corresponds to specific glands and organs in our body. So we really do want to keep the chakra system healthy and all that energy flowing within us. So what can block these chakras, right? You're like, what blocks this energy? Chakras can become blocked or not working up to expectations due to emotional, mental, or even spiritual issues. And when they come up, say your heart chakra is right here, and your feelings become hurt, and it can throw off that energy. And then, you know, once that happens, you're not feeling your best. So this, if something happens like that, it restricts your energy, and it can lead to illness if a lot of your chakras get blocked or they're not working properly. So remember, it's all energy. Our bodies need energy. We need energy every day that we live. So, you know, the other things that can block chakras can start from the time that we're very young, even in our childhood, right? Childhood traumas, something that happened to you. Other things can be bad habits. Sometimes we just, those bad habits can take away from that energy flow. Sometimes even just sitting too much, right? Because we're energy and we need to move. Toxins, sometimes toxins in our food or what we eat can throw off our energy, as we all know. And then bigger things even, like I broke my arm a few years ago and tore my rotator cuff, and when someone is scanning my chakras, they can tell that there's still a blocked energy or trauma that happened in that arm. So physical and emotional injuries can block these chakras. Okay, so today we're going to go through the 7 main chakras, and we're going to start with the crown chakra, which is right here on the tops of our heads, right? And if you can picture a beautiful beam of light beaming right down into this crown chakra right here. And the color would be a beautiful violet. A beautiful violet. And this chakra is the gateway to everything spiritual coming down into your crown chakra. So when this chakra is open, we feel spiritually connected. We feel like we belong. And so we feel connected in a way to the universe. Okay, so when this chakra is open, we see inner and outer beauty in everything that we do. Okay, we feel pure bliss. Do you ever just be standing there and all of a sudden you just feel like everything is just going your way? And we feel that connection to our higher selves and the higher beings that we're connected to, that universal life force energy flowing in. When this chakra is blocked, we lose that sense of belonging, that we don't really belong to a bigger place, the bigger picture. So we just lose that connection. Okay, and this crown chakra is related to our pineal gland. So what we want to do is, meditation is a nice way to stay connected spiritually. Yoga, having your faith. For you, for me, if it's going to church, just keeping that spiritual door open will keep that chakra running at the rate that it's supposed to. And then we go right down here to our brow chakra, right between our eyes. And this is our brow chakra, right where our third eye center is. And our third eye center is used for channeling or seeing spirit or having visions, using our imagination. And the color right here, we went from violet to dark blue. Okay, and this is all right here connecting to our higher self. So remember, you can see inside your mind or you can see outside your mind with the third eye, but that is your brow chakra. So when this center is opened, your intuitive skills would be working perfectly, and also your memory. So we want to keep that third eye opening because we want our memory to be great, and we want our intuitive skills to be open so that we know that we're being guided from heaven. And so we just want to keep that energy going. So when this chakra is blocked, that's when with emotional issues can come up. You know, your intuition might not be doing so great. You don't feel like you're being guided. You can't get a message. Your imagination is just kind of flat, and the ability for you to make clear decisions in your life if this is blocked. So we want to keep that open and really running at a rate that it's supposed to be. So this is also associated with your pituitary gland. Okay, so it really does go to organs or glands in your body. So this is something that makes your body all run smoothly together. And then there's your throat chakra, which is right here, and the color is light blue. Okay, light blue, and it's located right at your throat, and it's also associated with your thyroid gland. Okay, this chakra is all about communication, talking, speaking, talking to others, making sure you're talking and listening and actually having a conversation. It's your ability to speak your truth. And we always want to be able to speak our truth, right? And to express ourselves. So when I'm giving a Reiki treatment, sometimes in the throat chakra is blocked or not running at capacity, I know a lot of times it's because that person has something that is sitting right there, but they're afraid to speak their truth. And so what I tell them after a session is, you know, we want to be able to speak our truth. We should be able to, but just remember to do it in a loving and kind way, and then you're always free to express yourself. So when this chakra is open, we speak freely, but always coming from a place of love. And sometimes when this chakra is blocked, we would know it by the emotional issues of communication isn't happening between someone we love or people that we meet. The self-expressions of feeling the truth. So remember, speak freely, but speak with kindness to everyone, and keep that chakra open. Okay, and that color again is light blue. And then we go down right here to our heart chakra, and that color is green. Okay, you can see the green in the heart chakra. The heart chakra will balance the relationships with others and with you and the world. So you know, we know everything that our heart does, right? When this chakra is opened and flowing, we will experience forgiveness and a sense of love and compassion. So when we can find forgiveness in our hearts for others, well, then we don't hold on to unforgiveness ourselves. So when we can learn to forgive others for their mistakes, that's also given back to us. And when we can have compassion and sympathy, well, that just makes our soul grow, and that also keeps our heart chakra running smoothly. So when this chakra, our heart chakra, is blocked, the emotional issues that you could get with that is just not feeling loved, or the joy that you should feel, or even that inner peace that resides in all of us. And that's the inner peace that we all want to have in our lives. And so we really need to keep that heart chakra opened. opened. And of course it has to do with our thymus gland and our circulatory system, and of course the heart itself. But you want to keep that open. And you know, the things that can block it, like I said, are like hurt feelings or things or traumas that have happened to us. But to keep it open, just remember to let that forgiveness, that compassion, and that sympathy flow. Because what we give back out in life is actually what we get back in life. Okay? And of course, that's a color of green for our heart chakra. And the next chakra is our solar plexus, and you can find that right here at the top of your tummy. And the color for that is yellow. Okay, you know, that's that feeling I told you about, that gut feeling in there that we should always follow. That's right in our solar plexus. Your solar plexus will guide you to clear your thoughts, reduce anxiety, and improve your confidence. Okay, so the solar plexus does a lot of things. And when I'm giving a Reiki treatment, if someone's solar plexus is off, you really feel it running either faster than it should be or slower. And you know that they're having just an issue that's sitting there that needs to be released. So when this chakra is opened, you feel your own personal power inside. You feel happiness, contentment, and your self-esteem is where it needs to be. We all have that self-esteem, and sometimes it can get lowered. If you're feeling like your self-esteem's just down the drain, it could all be about the energy in your solar plexus. So when this chakra is blocked with emotional issues, it can hamper your self-worth, low confidence in yourself, and low self-esteem. So we really want to get this solar plexus where it needs to be. So remember, follow that gut feeling too. You know when your body is not feeling in balance. So take a moment to sit there and go through and see what part of your body isn't feeling like it's in balance, okay? And we can all do that. You don't need a Reiki treatment to do that. You know if you turn inwardly and take a moment and just scan your chakras. Okay, and so your solar plexus is also associated with your liver, your pancreas, and your spleen. Okay, so you really want to keep the energy, which we're all energy, flowing at its peak. And then we're down to your lower stomach. It's 2 inches below your navel, and it's the sacral chakra, and its color is orange, located just 2 inches below the navel. So your sacral chakra is all about being able to enjoy. It's the pleasures in life. It's about feeling enjoyment. It's all about those happy times. It's really just enjoying being here now in this moment. And when this chakra is balanced and open, you feel your own self-worth, your own creativity. And you know, this is all to do with the reproductive system. So it's that sexuality. It's all about the sacral chakra, and it is very sacred. When this chakra is blocked, you might have the emotional issues, being able to feel, not being able to feel the sense of abundance coming to you, or being able to feel pleasure the way you should be able to feel pleasure and joy, even at little things in your life. So when you're really down and you just feel like, you know, that joy is missing, or just that pleasure from being you and for being here on earth, then could have to do with your sacral chakra. And that is all to do with the reproductive system also. Okay, so there's things there too. And so, so now we're almost down to the last chakra, which is your root chakra, and it's actually at the base of your spine. Okay, so way down at the base of your spine, and its color is red, a beautiful, vibrant red at the base of your spine. And this chakra is all about feeling grounded, feeling though as if you have enough in life and that you're not needing, because that root chakra is the closest to Mother Earth, where you will feel grounded. It also is the chakra that has the survival instincts in there, okay? And feeling like you're connected to Mother Earth. So the root chakra is the last chakra closest to Mother Earth. And when this chakra is open, you feel a sense of reality, physical energy, really physical energy. Like you could get up and do a half an hour of Zumba and no problem. Your energy is where it's supposed to be. And you feel secure. Right? You feel secure. This chakra is usually about your early childhood years too. Did you feel secure? Did you feel wanted? Did you feel loved? So it's at the root of everything, I say. And when this chakra is out of balance, we can have emotional issues with this. Survival issues such as money. Do we have enough money? Do we have enough food? Just the basic instincts can be thrown off. So that's something that can block that chakra. So let's talk about how to keep your chakras open, right? I mean, we have all these chakras, 7 main chakras, and then there's minor ones throughout the body, hands and the soles of our feet. And we want to keep those open because we want to always feel our best every day. So how can we keep the chakras open, spinning, and healthy so that we don't become full of dis-ease, or an illness doesn't pop up? Because when our bodies are moving and that energy is the way it's supposed to be, that's when we feel our best. So yes, Reiki is one way that you can keep your chakras open. You can go to a Reiki practitioner. So a Reiki session is really, some people lay down, you can do it in a chair, you can even send Reiki to people, to others, for healing. But what happens during a session is you're usually laying on a bed, and the practitioner will put their hands lightly on your chakras or just hovering close above the chakras, and they'll go through the chakra system with you. So they'll actually do the front of your chakras, they'll ask you to turn over, and they'll do the back of your chakras. And we also usually do the hands and the soles of the feet. And then there's something called scanning the chakras, where you can just start at the root and go right up to the crown chakra, and you can actually get a feeling of, you know, which ones were blocked, what's happening in those chakras. I love to get a lot of information from the chakras when I'm scanning. I'll go to the root chakra and say, how was this person's childhood? I have a little fun with it. There's a lot of information contained in our chakras, right? They've been with us from the beginning. So Reiki is one way that you can keep these chakras open. Another one is exercise, right? So if you're moving, no matter what kind of exercise. Of course, hiking or taking a walk in Mother Nature would be great, right? But doing Zumba, just keeping your energy level where it's supposed to be. And you know, that really gets rid of a lot of stuff that we carry anyway, just always having movement and exercise. And food. So it's true, you can eat certain foods like a beautiful orange or grapes, the colors of the chakras. If you stick with eating the colors that I gave you for the colors of the chakras, and you incorporate some of your food with those colors, some beautiful green peppers, a beautiful yellow lemon. I mean, go through and try to eat some of the colors of the chakras and see how good you start to feel. And of course, we know the number one thing to do to stay connected spiritually is meditation. Meditation, connecting to your higher self, connecting to your guides, connecting to that life force energy, God, just having that meditation where you quiet your mind and you're able to center yourself. And of course, you know, doing those positive thoughts that we've talked about, positive thoughts and affirmations, right? I learned a great affirmation from James Van Praagh, who taught us every day, in the shower, when the shower, you know, you're getting all cleaned from that clean water and the old energies running down the drain, you can just open up your hands and say, healthy am I, happy am I, holy am I, happy am I, healthy am I, holy am I, 3 times, and then just say, and so it is. And then all that old energy is just going right down to Mother Earth, where she'll take and do some great stuff with it and disperse it back up. So stay in touch with your body. Know how you're feeling. I mean, sit there in the morning and say, how am I feeling? And if something's off, then we need to try to change that energy. So that energy can be emotionally, spiritually, physically, okay? And so I have some ways that your chakras, when you know that they're open, you would be well grounded, in touch with your body, in good health, full of vitality, aware of your feelings without being ruled by them, passionate, confident, loving, and have a personal connection to spirit. So I thank you so much for listening all about the chakras today, and I hope you take some personal time to do some of these things to keep your energy going and to keep your chakras open and spinning. Thank you. Join me next time, and please visit my webpage at bonniepagemedium.com. Thanks.